Hi, in this tutorial I'll talk about writing unit test for servlet. Generally, servlet is having two methods, get and post. So as part of this tutorial, I will explain how to write a JUnit for get method. If you don't know how to write a different type of servlet in AEM, we have a detailed tutorial available over this channel. Please go back and check. I will give the link in description for those tutorials. Now let's go to demo part. I will keep explaining concept while demo. So basically this is a resource type servlet. When you access resource which is mentioned as a resource type of this servlet will execute. So we have a resource type as a page. So when you access any JCR content resource, this servlet will return the title of page in a format like page title is equal to page title. So let me show you execution of this servlet first, then I'll show you how to write a JUnit for this. So basically when I call any page which is having a resource type to the page, all pages having the resource type to the page component, and I use the selector extension, it will give me page title is equal to the whatever the title of that page. So this is returned by the get method. Now you must understand first how to generate a test class. So whatever ID you are using, IntelliJ, Eclipse or VS Code, every ID having an option to generate test class and a skeleton of test methods. So I'm using IntelliJ, so I'll show you in IntelliJ. So just open this, click on this, means the name of the class. There are different options, but I'll show you which I can show you by UI, because shortcuts, each operating system has a different shortcut, so I'll show you by UI only. So right click and you will find something generate and test, right? When you will select this option, please understand, select this library is equal to JUnit 5. There are other libraries as well, JUnit 4, 3 and others. So we are using JUnit 5, which is the latest version. Then the name of the your test class, and it will show you whether you want, it will have a same package, exactly same package in a test folder. Then it will show you whether you want to generate this setup method and all. So basically these are the methods which execute before each test and after each test. So I need only this. You can just click it, or you can write by your own as well when you have test class. Then it will show you how many methods you have in your class, exact class. So it will give you option to generate a skeleton of test methods of all methods. Right now we have only doGet. If you have more, then you will have an option of others as well. So let's click and let's generate. So it will generate a test class under test folder at the same package level. So this is my class generated, skeleton of my class has been generated. Now you have to add things which are specific to AEM, which actually provide you the required object of AEM. Now we need AEM context. So let's extend this test class with AEM context. So I have added AEM context extension using extend with, and I have created a object of AEM context, because this context will provide you a AEM related objects or whatever you need related to AEM. Now you need to test this class, geeks resource type servlet. So just create the object of this class as well, because we will be using of this method of this class. So you need an object of this class to call those methods in this test class. So you can create a object directly using new, or you can you can get the object using AEM context by registering it. In another tutorial we see a different way. Now come to this before each. So whatever you will write in this method, actually this test method will execute before each test method. So whenever, suppose you have 4 test methods, so before each method, before each test, this method will execute. So if you need something before each, so you can write in this method. Method name is not important, this annotation based. So whatever the method name is, if you add this annotation, so this will execute before each test. Now let's understand, we are testing this doGet method. Okay, here since doGet name, you can have anything, this annotation is important, so you can have like test here. So test. So how will you call that method? Unit means the object you created here, and then doGet, correct? It need request and response. So now you must understand here, you need request. Okay, when I call this do get, now you must understand left side is a test class and right side is actual servlet class. So to call this method you need HTTP servlet request and response. So you need these two. In AEM these objects are obviously available, but at build time these objects are not available. And one more thing, this servlet is executed when you access this resource, so you need that resource as well in build time. So how will you get these objects? Now this AEM context comes into the picture, and you need use AEM context to get those objects. Now you will understand the concept of mocking. So first let's create a resource. So what you can do, AEM context dot build and dot resource, right? So there's a number of methods available. You can create a resource using any of the method as per your need. So here I need only title because I using means my actual method is returning only title. So I created a resource at this like geeks test, and I added a title is equal to geeks page. Now this I created a resource, right? But this resource is lying there in my memory. So I'm saying okay, this is the resource and this is my current resource, means by which resource this servlet will execute. So I will say AEM context dot current resource, and I give the path of this. So the same path, that means in this line I created this resource, and by this line I'm saying okay, this is my current resource for which this servlet. Now you need HTTP servlet request and response. So again you will be using AEM context. Now you will be using sling mock request. Okay, now AEM context request. So I got request, but what kind of request it is? It is mock sling HTTP servlet request. These are the mocked objects. So I got request and response, and now I pass these here, but still it is giving me error. So actual method is throwing exception. If you see here, this method is throwing exception, servlet exception and IO exception. So you have to add those in signature. So ID will do it for you. Just I added, so now it's fine. But if you see, I executed this method, right, do get, but what exactly I need to test as part of this? Okay, so if you check in this actual servlet, so what you will be doing, your response is returning, response object is returning the page title in a format like page title is equal to whatever the page title of it. So we need to test the response and this title of page. So how will you doing? Now add asset, right? Till here we executed this method, actual servlet class method, and now we are testing it. So what I'll do, I'll check asset equal, what is my expectation? Okay, so my expectation is page title is equal to geeks page, because I added this here. I know this is the title I added. So I added, and I'm saying okay, response dot get output as a string. What is the output of this? So basically response was returning it. So here we are testing response dot get output. So now my expectation is equal to this page title is equal to geeks page. If actual is also same, that means this method is passed. So now just save it and just execute it. Every ID has the option to execute this. In IntelliJ I'm showing you, right click, there's a number of options, run this with coverage. I'll show you what is that coverage. So just execute this. So this method is pass, right? It's a green and this method is pass. Now let's remove this first. Now let's intentionally fail it. So what I'm saying, okay, by creating my this resource, I'm saying page title is equal to geeks page 1. Okay, just to show you. Okay, now my expected is page title is equal to geeks page, but this will return geeks page 1 because this is the resource. I know I created it. So now let's run it again. It's a fail. You see, it's a fail. Why it is fail? Expected is geeks page because this is my expected, and actually kicks page 1, right? So that way you know what exactly you are doing. Just pass it and save it. Now I discuss one more thing, the coverage, code coverage, how much code you covered of this resource type servlet by writing this method. So let's execute this, run with code coverage. This will open. If it doesn't open, in bottom you have coverage, and just click and you have different classes. So I'm using this, I wrote for this. If you double click on this, you will see here the green button, green bar. So how much you have covered. So you covered everything whatever is there in actual servlet class. And here also you can check some statics. Class is covered 100%, methods covered 2, okay, and the lines covered 100%. So there are 6 executable lines. Don't count these lines completely by this. This will take the lines which actually execute or doing something productive. So that way this I have covered all these parts. So moreover, you can check the status as well. What is status? Even by this line only we have covered everything whatever there in that method. But if you want to check something more, you can check what is the status. Let's say I'm saying my status is 200 if everything is right. So response dot yes. So if you need, you can check what is the status, response status, and you can check the method as well, right now we have get method. So that way you can check. So if you need, suppose now I wrote this, I require resource in this method. Suppose I have more than one method, I need this resource at every execution, before every execution. So what you can do, you can keep in this method. So whatever you need before each method execution, you can keep in this before each method. So it will work as well. If I run it again, it will again pass. So it's executed. So that way you can write a JUnit or unit test for servlet get method. I hope you understood. If you have any question, please do comment. Thank you.